stocks to buy now in this week. So the first one we're going to go over is Meta. So looking at Meta on the daily chart. So right now Meta has regained control of this support level of 555 through 556. If Meta can use that level of support and bounce off of it, cool. We can see some upside from Meta. Right now Meta in after hours is up 1.05%. So we'll have to see how they'll do tomorrow. Next stock is Oracle. So basically Oracle on the daily chart, basically right now it is above the 9-day moving average. It had a little trouble breaking the 20-day moving average here on Friday, but by the looks of it, right now after hours are up 1.06%, so it's reading 131, and the 20-day moving average is reading 128. So by the looks of it, it looks like Oracle is ready to make that cross over the 20-day moving average. IBM. So looking at IBM, basically after the reported earnings, they were stuck under the 9-day moving average. Finally, on, I would say, Monday, the 27th of July, they managed to break over the 9-day moving average. It's been hovering above the 9-day moving average. If IBM can manage to use the 9-day moving average as support, we can try to break through the 20-day moving average and we can see further upside from IBM. Next stock is Tesla. So Tesla currently on the daily chart, it is below the 9-day moving average. It's basically below all of the moving averages. On the weekly chart though, or let's see. Right now it's like at this level of support of 312, I'd say 312. So if Meta can try to maintain itself at that level of support and use it to bounce off of it, cool. We could definitely see some upside from from Tesla, I'm sorry. And then Palantir. So Palantir on the daily chart, it's basically been using this support of 122. So it looks like after hours, basically Friday, it finished at 123. So if Palantir can manage to not break that level of 122 of support, cool, we could bounce off of it and we could definitely see more upside from it. Basically after hours are up 1.59% and the 9-day moving average reads 125.21. so if Palantir can break that 9-day moving average, cool, we can definitely see some more upside from Palantir. If not, there could be a possibility that it breaks this level of support of 122 through 123 and we could basically see maybe Palantir head to this next level of support of 106. Now Procter & Gamble is pretty interesting. It's been ping-ponging at this support level of 144 through 145. So it looks like on Friday it regained control of that support level. If it can use that support level to bounce off to the upside, that would be very nice. We could potentially, possibly see the 151 level or 152 level of resistance, and it could approach that resistance and maybe possibly try to break it. We'll have to see what happens this week. Walmart. So Walmart, basically it is stuck below all of the moving averages. It looks like it's having trouble trying to stay above the 20-day moving average. Basically, you can see a while back here on July 10th, it broke above the 9-day moving average, tried breaking the 20-day moving average, had trouble, got rejected multiple times. Then here on this candle on the 17th of July, it tried breaking the 200-day moving average, completely got rejected, and just saw a huge move to the downside. And then here once again on the 27th, we managed to break we tried breaking above the 20 and 9-day moving average, got rejected, but the next day we made it above both moving averages. Currently we're below the 20 and 9-day moving average. It's trying its best to break out of that the 20-day moving average, but it looks like on July 30th and July 31st it had trouble. Both of those days it had trouble breaking the 20-day moving average. If Walmart starts seeing more trouble of trying to break out of those two moving averages, I potentially could see Walmart's possibly, I'd say it could approach the 107 level through 106 level. So anywhere from 106 through 107 could be the next level that Walmart could approach if it gets rejected by the 20-day moving average. Next stock I want to talk about is American Express. So looking at American Express, Friday it basically tried breaking above the 9-day moving average, completely got rejected. Currently it is using the 180-day moving average as support. If it manages to hold itself above the 180-day moving average and breaks through the 9-day moving average, cool, we could see some more upside from American Express. Home Depot. So Home Depot is pretty interesting. It is using the 50-day moving average as support. It's used it here on the on June 23rd. It used it here somewhat on the 21st of July, and then it used it here on the 24th of July. So also, I guess you could say the 30th used it as support as well on July 30th. So if Home Depot can bounce off that 50-day moving average, we could see some definitely upside from Home Depot. Next stock I do want to talk about is Netflix. The Netflix basically is above currently the 9-day moving average. It's having a little bit of trouble breaking out of that 20-day moving average. Currently, if Netflix has trouble breaking out of that 20-day moving average, we could possibly see Netflix go down, maybe back to this level of 65. Who knows, right? But by the looks of it, it looks like maybe it looks like that 9-day moving average is ready to cross over the 20-day moving average. So we'll have to see what happens. And last but not least is SpaceX. Currently, SpaceX, when it IPO'd, it was at all the way from $225. Now it's worth $108 a share. So what do I think about SpaceX currently? Basically, SpaceX is in a downtrend. So if it's stuck under this 9-day moving average, it's most likely certain that it will keep tanking if it's stuck under this 9-day moving average. So they are reporting earnings on August 4th. So be prepared. They could make a huge move to the upside if earnings are good. And that is pretty much it. Those are all the stocks that I'll keep it watch for this week's. And if you guys sign up with my Webull link located in the description below, you can get up to 10 free fractional shares. Link will be in the description below. So that is pretty much it. I hope you guys have a good one. Peace.